Hello, this is Sakamoto321 and this is part 18 of my Chivalry Medieval Warfare Weapon Guides. In this episode, we take a look at the second blade option available for the Men-at-Arms class, the Norse Sword. Better late than never. The Norse Sword, or as it's more commonly known, the Viking Sword, was developed in the Dark Ages. This weapon quickly became the main fighting tool of wealthier Norsemen when they went off Viking. Developed from the Roman spatha, this weapon would later evolve into the more common longswords of the Middle Ages. This weapon did have a peak in its popularity, however, around 900 CE, until the people of Scandinavia dropped their occupation of Viking for a more quiet life of farming. The Norse sword, like most primary weapons, has three attack types: the swing, overhead, and stab. When fighting the archer, using the LMB attack is somewhat effective. You will deal 69 damage to the head, 55 to the body, and 44 to the legs. This is capable of a two-hit kill. The overhead strike, or mouse wheel down attack, is slightly more effective, dealing 81 damage to the head, 65 to the body, and 52 to the legs. The stab attack for the Norse sword is a curious one, as it deals pierce damage, but still keeps up well with the other swing attacks. The stab will do 62 damage to the head, 50 to the body, and 40 to the legs. The stab attack remains your most effective attack, as it has the greatest reach and speed, and still does moderate damage. The Man-at-Arms class holds a bit more resistance than the archer, but not much. The LMB attack will deal 58 damage to the head, 47 to the body, and 37 damage to the legs. Still capable of a two-hit kill, however this is highly unlikely. The mouse wheel down does receive a slight damage bonus against the Man-at-Arms class, dealing 69 damage to the head, 55 to the torso and arms, and 44 damage to the legs. This is a considerable increase, as now two hits are more likely, as you can hit on the head or the body. The mouse wheel up attack still holds out relatively well against the Man-at-Arms class, in even doing pierce damage. Also, the fact that it does pierce damage means that the numbers are the same for the Vanguard, so we will take care of them both here. The damage to both of these classes is 55 to the head, 44 to the body, and 35 to the legs. The Vanguard class is where the mouse wheel up shows its true damage prowess. The LMB attack only does 41 damage to the head, 33 to the body, and 26 to the legs. This is not as good damage as the mouse wheel up attack. The mouse wheel down attack fares a little better than the LMB, but not by much, coming in at 49 damage to the head, 39 to the body, and 31 to the legs. This is a surprising increase for the mouse wheel up, as it is clearly far and away the best option, and the only one capable of a two-hit kill. The knight remains resistive, however. The LMB attack will only do 28 damage to the head, 22 to the body, and 18 to the legs. The overhead is equally ineffective at 33 damage to the head, 26 to the body, and 21 to the legs. However, the mouse wheel up is again your best option, dealing 31 damage to the head, 28 damage to the body, and 22 to the legs. This may not seem like much, however the 34 damage to the head allows for a 3-hit kill rather than a 4-hit kill. The Norse sword is curious in that its unnaturally high pierce damage values make it the best choice, and one would be hard-pressed not to use this attack regularly. For our loadout, we look to take advantage of this Norse sword's ability to stab, a class designed to dodge around your enemies and strike like a rogue in the shadows. The primary slot will hold the Norse sword. The secondary slot will hold the saber for similar reach benefits as the Norse sword. The special slot will take use of the oil pot to help you direct enemies to or away from you in a strategic location. They can be quite useful to keep enemies trapped when wounded or as a self-escape route. With this Norse weapon at your side, your enemies will find it hard to pinpoint and attack you. Staying mobile is key to taking down any opponent with this weapon. You are the bane of vanguards, and use that to your advantage. Good use of movement and stabs will send your enemies straight to Asgard.